The forest was completely silent. Too silent. Even the wind seemed afraid to move. Then, under the silver moonlight, a soft glow appeared between the trees. It was Luma, a young unicorn with a shimmering white coat and a broken voice that no one had ever heard. She opened her mouth to speak, but no sound came out. And tonight, that silence might cost the forest everything. Luma had been born different. Every unicorn in the Crystal Valley could sing magic into the air songs that healed trees, calmed storms, and protected the land. But Luma's voice never came. The others tried to be kind, but whispers followed her wherever she went. Some said she was cursed. Others said she was useless. And one unicorn, Varine, made sure she never forgot it. Varine was powerful, loud, and proud. His voice sparkled with magic, and he loved reminding everyone that strength belonged to those who could be heard. Whenever Luma passed by, he smirked. "A unicorn without a voice is nothing," he would say, loud enough for everyone to hear. Luma lowered her head every time, not in anger, but in quiet sadness. But what no one knew was this: Luma listened more than anyone else. She noticed when the trees stopped glowing at night. She felt the ground tremble when something dark stirred beneath the valley. She sensed a danger growing, slow and patient, waiting for the perfect moment. That moment arrived when the sky turned an unnatural shade of purple, and the crystal river began flowing backward. Panic spread through the valley. Animals ran. Birds fled. Even the strongest unicorns felt their magic weakening. The ancient forest guardian, an old glowing stag, spoke in a trembling voice. "A shadow has risen. Only the true song of the valley can stop it." All eyes turned to Varine. He stepped forward confidently and sang with all his might. His voice echoed through the valley. But nothing happened. He tried again, louder, stronger, angrier. Still nothing. The shadow continued to grow, creeping closer like a living nightmare. Fear filled the air. And in that fear, Luma felt something awaken inside her, not sound, but courage. She stepped forward slowly. The others stared in disbelief. "What is she doing?" someone whispered. Varine laughed. "Move aside. This is no place for silence." But Luma didn't move back. She closed her eyes and remembered every hurtful word, every moment she wanted to disappear, every time she chose kindness instead of anger. Her heart began to glow, not her voice, but her truth. Before we go further, if you love magical stories with deep life lessons and gentle adventure, subscribe to Golden Storybell and ring the bell so you never miss a story that touches the heart. The shadow struck suddenly, sending waves of darkness across the valley. Trees bent. Crystals cracked. A young deer was trapped beneath fallen branches. Without thinking, Luma ran toward him. She used her horn to lift the branches, even as darkness burned the ground around her hooves. Others watched in shock. A unicorn without a voice, risking everything to help someone else. That moment changed something. The forest reacted. The crystals shimmered. The river slowed. And deep inside Luma, a warmth spread to her chest. For the first time, his powerful voice felt small. The darkness faded, leaving behind calm, glowing air. The forest was saved. Silence followed. Then something unexpected happened. The animals bowed not to Varine, but to Luma. The old stag smiled gently. "The true song was never about volume," he said. "It was about honesty, courage, and helping others without expecting praise." Varine felt shame burn inside him. His revenge had been quiet, watching Luma fail, or so he thought. Instead, the real revenge was truth itself. He approached her slowly. "I was wrong," he said. "I thought power meant being heard. But you showed us what real strength is." Luma finally spoke again, not in fear, not in sadness, but in confidence. Everyone has a voice, she said softly. Some are loud, some are gentle, but all matter. From that day on, the Crystal Valley changed. No one mocked silence again. And whenever darkness threatened the forest, it wasn't the loudest song that saved them. It was the bravest heart. If this story touched you, comment below and tell us what finding your own voice means to you. And don't forget to share this story with someone who needs a little magic and courage today.